Okay, so I'm just taking my brief moment of silence, connect, and then we'll get started, okay? All right. All right, I'm going to connect. All right, we are connected. Today we're going to be focusing on the statement of I am safe and worthy to fully receive love and be chosen as I am. I no longer have to earn love, prove my value, or wait to be seen. And we'll call that the statement. Is there a faulty core belief system related to the statement that you can release right now? Yes, there is. Now we're going to see what type of tree it is. All right, is this a basic tree? A parallel? Is it a partial, a split, tangled, basic? A basic tree. In the belief code, there's 5 different types of trees, and the tree that came up for you related to this belief system is a basic tree. So what a basic tree is in a belief system, we have our negative programs, which are basically our most conscious thoughts. So these are statements that you may, be more consciously aware of. Then we move down deeper into the mind to the limiting beliefs. So, like the trunk of the tree. So, the limiting beliefs are going to be in the subconscious. So, these might be statements that are a little less noticeable. You might not even realize they're there. Then we're going to go even deeper into the tree and the unconscious mind to the faulty core belief. And this is going to be one statement that is producing all the other statements in the tree. So, that's a very deep level statement that just again, it produces these other statements. So it produces the statements under the limiting beliefs, which then produce the statements under the negative programs. And then we'll go down and we'll see if there's a faulty core identity. It's usually formed between the ages of 0 and 7, but there's not one of those in every belief system. So that is a basic tree. Do you have any questions? Okay. All right. So then we will get started decoding here. We're going to use the handy dandy belief code system. All right, here we go. I use muscle testing to communicate with your subconscious mind. So I use the ring and ring method. So when your energy or subconscious mind has a yes answer, it's going to use my muscles over here to communicate yes. And that's when the rings stay strong. So yes will stay strong and no is going to break. All right, is there a negative program that needs to be identified and released from this tree? Yes. It's on the left side, on the right side. It's a 2, it's a 3. So we're in the category of survival. Left side, right side. 1, 2, 3. Sabotage. Is this an odd, even? 2, 4, 6. We've got the statement, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So something that happened at some point that you just couldn't believe, and it was not a very positive thing. Do you have any questions on this one? Do we need to know more? Nope. We always ask the subconscious mind if we need to know more information, and we do not. So we'll move on to the next negative program. Is there another negative program that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left side, right side. 2, 3. Power is in the left side, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Growth. In order to grow, I have to suffer. Any questions on this one? All right. Do we need to know more about this? No, we don't. Is there another negative program that needs to be identified and released? Yes. And you'll notice I don't even get the words out, but the subconscious answers because that's how fast our thoughts are. It already knows what I'm going to ask. All right. So you have a yes. Is this on the left side? The right side is 1, 2, 3, 4. Section 4. So love is the section. We've got children. I am a failure as a parent. You don't have kids. All right. So sometimes these statements can be symbolic instead. So what happens is when I work with people and they don't have kids and a child statement comes up, there's usually one of 2 things. One, it's an inner child thing, feeling like a failure to your little child self. Another possible representation could be a past life energy that has moved forward with you. And the other thing is that we also get our beliefs in 3 ways. So one is self-conclusion, where we experience something and then we decide what that experience meant and assign a meaning to it. The second way is they are absorbed. So it's somebody else's belief and then you hear it and you're like, Oh, maybe they're right. And then you take it on. And then the other way that you get your beliefs is through inheritance. So from one of your parents, and it can travel down the family line. So this could also be an inherited statement. It could be absorbed. So those are some of the ways that it could come up. And so if it doesn't resonate for you fully right now, that's okay. It's just that's the way your subconscious mind is translating this energy. Do we need to know more? No, we don't. All right. Is there another negative program that needs to be identified and released from this faulty core belief system? Yes. Left side, right side. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So love, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Parents is the subcategory. Section 1, 2, 3. Section 3. Odd, even. Is it 1? Is it 3? Is it 5, 7, 9? My father/mother is never there for me when I need him or her. Do we need to know more? Nope. Anything on this one for you? All right. Is there another negative program that needs to be identified and released? There's not. All right. So we've identified all the negative programs. Now we're going to move down deeper into the unconscious and we're going to look at the limiting beliefs. I know. Buckle up. All right, here we go. Is there a limiting belief that needs to be identified and released? Yes, left, right. So, okay, so we're in power, the power section. Left side, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comparison. Section 1, 2, section 1. Odd, even. Is it 1? Is it 3? Is it 5? Is it 7? I will never be as pretty as her. All right, do we need to know more? Nope. Do you have anything on this one? Let's continue on then. Is there another limiting belief that needs to be identified and released from this tree? Yes. Left side, right side. Is it odd, even? Divine. Divine. Left side, right side. Is it 1, 2, 3? Higher self. Is this in section 1, section 2? Is it odd? Is it even? Is it 2? Is it 4? Is it 6? Is it 8? I will never create anything. Now with a statement like I will never create anything, this could be, most people think when they hear create, they think of art, but really, you know, at the core, we're inherently creative beings. That's what we do. So this could be creating health, wealth, love, relationships, really any form of creating something in your life that you want for yourself. Do you have any questions on that one? All right. Do we need to know more about this? No, we don't. Is there another limiting belief that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left side, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Communication. Left side, right side. Awareness, ego. Okay, ego. Our little ego friend coming in here. Is it section 1? Is it section 2, 3, 4? Section 2. Is it odd, even? 2, 4, 6, 8. I know better than others. Do we need to know more? Nope. Anything on this one? All right. Is there another limiting belief that needs to be identified and released? No, there's not. All right. We're going to go deeper into the unconscious. We're going to see what belief statement is wreaking all this havoc. Is there a faulty core belief that needs to be identified and released from this tree? Yes. Left side, right side. 1, 2, 3. Survival. So on the left side, right side. Is it 1, 2, 3? Worth. Is this an odd section, even section? Is it 1? Is it 3? Is it 5? Section 5. All right, we've got I'm trash. But again, when we talk about things like this, it could be symbolic in a few ways, right? Like it could be feeling like, feeling like trash, like you don't feel good, you feel like, however that resonates for you. But also it could be feeling like being thrown out like a piece of trash too, in relationships and feeling discarded. That too. Yeah. Trash. Because what do you do with garbage? You get what you need from it and then you throw the rest away, right? And again, these statements are not actually true. They're not truth and finality. It's just your subconscious mind believes these things to be true right now. So that's affecting the way that you're experiencing life. All right. Do we need to know more? Nope. All right. Is there another faulty core belief? Nope. Always have to double check with the subconscious mind. Now we're going to go and see if there's a faulty core identity behind all of this. Is there a faulty core identity that needs to be identified and released? No. So we don't have to worry about that there. So the cool thing about the trees is that if you read them from the bottom up, you can usually see a story or a pattern. So we've got the faulty core belief of I'm trash. I'm trash. Why? Because I'll never be pretty as her. So obviously that makes me trash. I'm trash. Why? Because I will never create anything. And then on and so forth. Now we're going to see if any of these statements are inherited. So I mentioned the 3 ways you can get them, and one is inherited. So now we're going to see if any of these statements are not even yours to begin with. They were just inherited down or passed down. All right. Are any of the statements in this tree inherited? No. So they're either absorbed or suggestions or self-conclusion. All right, now that we've identified the tree, we don't release anything yet because just like any tree, before we can cut it down, we need to power it down. If we were just to cut the tree and not take its power source away, it would just regrow. So we're going to get to the roots and the core of what's driving this tree. So when we do these, what are called associated imbalances, this is either what's driving the tree to continue or it's a byproduct of the tree. So it's something that could be happening as a result of holding these beliefs. All right, so I'm going to start with the trapped emotions. We're going to use the emotion code chart, if you can see it here, to identify and release the trapped emotions. And now this is where we're going to start actually doing releasing. And we're going to use Maggie, the magical magnet, to help us with that process today. And even though we're at a distance, since I'm connected to your energy, I will run the magnet on my meridian, but you reap all the benefits because it's your energy, not mine. All right, here we go. Are there any trapped emotions that need to be identified and released from this tree? Yes. Left side, right side, odd, even, 2, 4, 6. Failure, which is interesting because we had the failure, feeling as a failure as a parent. Do we need to know more? No. Anything on this one for you? Alrighty. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of failure. And as I'm releasing, you may or may not feel sensations in your body. You may or may not feel emotional releases. Whatever happens is completely valid. Did you release the trapped emotion of failure? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left side, right side, odd, even, 1, 3, 5. Oh, creative insecurity. So probably going similar to that statement of I will never create anything. Creative insecurity is your inability to trust yourself to create anything in life. Health, wealth, relationships, love. You want to create it. You don't trust yourself to create it. All right. Do we need to know more? No. Anything on this one? All righty. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of creative insecurity. All right. Did you release the trapped emotion of creative insecurity? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left side, right side, odd, even, 1, 3, 5. Effort unreceived. So effort unreceived is putting effort into something and not feeling valued or appreciated. Just feeling like your effort has gone unreceived by whatever or whoever you're putting this effort into. Do we need to know more? Nope. Any questions on this one? I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of effort unreceived. Did you release the trapped emotion of effort unreceived? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion that needs to be identified and released from this tree? Yes. Left, right, odd, even, 2, 4, 6. Worry. Do we need to know more? Nope. Anything on this one for you? Alrighty. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of worry. You release a trapped emotion of worry. Yes. Is there another trapped emotion that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left side, right side, even, 2, 4, 6. Lack of control. So feeling like you are out of control, like you don't have control, basically. Not you are out of control. Do we need to know more? Nope. Anything on this one for you? Alrighty. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of lack of control. Did you release the trapped emotion of lack of control? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion that needs to be identified and released? No. No more trapped emotions. Now we're going to use the body code system to find other imbalances. All right, here we go. Is there another associated imbalance that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left side, right side, 1, 2, 3. So energy. Okay. All right. So we have an idea allergy. And what an idea allergy is I think of these in terms of food allergies and food intolerances because there's idea intolerance and idea allergy. So if you have a food intolerance, when you have food that you're intolerant of, you might have an upset tummy, you have like a mild reaction basically. But when you have a food allergy, the symptoms or reaction is much bigger. So this is like that, but with a concept or an idea. So the subconscious mind has negative associations with them. If it has an idea intolerance, usually there's fewer negative associations than an idea allergy. So if you basically, we'll decode what it is, but whenever your subconscious mind thinks of this thing or is presented with this thing, it's going to have a big reaction in some way. Could be a physical response, could be a big emotional response, but it has a significant amount of negative associations with this idea or concept. All right, so we're going to go ahead and decode and we're going to see what concept or idea this idea allergy is to. Excitement. So, an idea allergy to excitement could look like not allowing yourself to get excited about things because you know inevitably they're going to fail. So, this can create some self-sabotage. But in some way, when your subconscious has an aversion to excitement, because it just doesn't view it as a good thing. You ready to let it go? Okay, say bye, bye, bye. I set the intention to correct the faulty connection with the idea of excitement. All right, did you correct the faulty connection with the idea of excitement? Yes. And how are you feeling so far? I want to do a check-in. All right, is there another associated imbalance that needs to be identified and released? Yes. We have a girdle meridian misalignment. The meridians are based in ancient Chinese medicine. So this is the girdle meridian. Some symptoms of imbalance of the girdle meridian are discomfort or weakness in the lower back, discomfort or heavy feeling in the body, difficulty walking, weakness or atrophy of the legs, discomfort, coldness, tension, poor circulation in the legs, abdominal fullness, difficult urination, cloudy urination, excessive vaginal discharge, hernias, and miscarriages. You may or may not be experiencing any or all of those things. I set the intention to reset, rebalance, and realign the girdle meridian. Did you reset, rebalance, and realign the girdle meridian? Yes. All right. Is there another associated imbalance? Yes. All right. We have an energy of biofilm. Biofilms are created in the presence of microorganisms that combine to create a slimy, sticky, protective barrier, but are also recognized as a complex biological system. This could be left over from a previous physical infection where the physical body was able to eliminate the physical biofilm, but the energy body wasn't unable to process the energy. So what happens is when it's just an energy of this, it means that the body is using resources and energy to fight something or eliminate something that isn't even there in the first place. So it's expending energy to do something that it doesn't need to be doing. I set the intention to release the energy of the biofilm. Did you release the energy of biofilm? Yes. All right. Is there another associated imbalance? Yes. We have a will to. And what a will to is that this is something that you decided you were willing to do at some point in your life, but it is not helping you. We're going to use the system here to decode whatever it is that you're willing to do, but is not helping you. A will to punish or harm self. I set the intention to release the will to punish / harm self. Did you release the will to punish or harm self? Yes. All right. Is there another associated imbalance that needs to be identified and released? Yes. So we have an emotional compound right now. So what that means is that at some point in time, you were experiencing 2 or more heavy emotions at once, and then they decided to join forces, create their own unique energy, and wreak havoc. And this is a common emotional compound. So this is your own stuff. So it wasn't inherited or absorbed or anything like that. All right. So let's see how many trapped emotions we have. All right, subconscious mind. Are there 2 trapped emotions? 3, 4, 3. Ooh, that's a good one. Is the first trapped emotion in column A? Column B, is it odd, even, 2, 4, 6? Jealousy. Is the second trapped emotion in column A? Column B, odd, even, 2, 4, 6? Frustration. And is the third trapped emotion in column A? Column B, is it odd, is it even, is it 1, 3, 5? Betrayal. that was a lot. Oh, those are big ones. All right, do we need to know more? No. Anything for you on this one? All right, let's release this. All righty. I set the intention. I set the intention to release the emotional compound of jealousy, frustration, and betrayal. All right, did you release the emotional compound of jealousy, frustration, and betrayal? Yes. All righty. Yeah. See ya. Thanks for playing. All right. Is there another associated imbalance that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left, right. 1, 2, 3. Energy. Another idea allergy. Is this in column A, column B, column C? Odd, even, 2, 4, 6. All right. Idea allergy to being/feeling ugly. Do we need to know more? No. Anything on this one for you? Ready to say goodbye? Alrighty, I set the intention to correct the faulty connection with the idea of being or feeling ugly. Did you correct the faulty connection with the idea of being or feeling ugly? Yes. Alrighty, is there another associated imbalance that needs to be identified and released? Yes. Left side, right side. 2, 3, 2. All right, we have a solar plexus chakra imbalance. So the solar plexus chakra is the base of self-esteem, self-confidence, identity, and personal power. Yeah, the chakra for confidence, power, drive, and gleaming within that is felt when it is balanced. Do you have any questions about the solar plexus chakra? Do we need to know more? No. Okay, here we go. I set the intention to reset, rebalance, and realign the solar plexus chakra. All right, did you reset, rebalance, and realign the solar plexus chakra? Yes. Alrighty. Is there another associated imbalance that needs to be identified and released? No. All right. So now we have powered down the tree and also eliminated the energies that are a byproduct of the tree. So now we're going to chop down that tree with our magnetic axe. All right. So what we do is we are going to start at the top of the tree and work our way down. So, are you ready to say goodbye to this faulty core belief system? All right, here we go. I set the intention to release this faulty core belief system, starting with the negative programs. I set the intention to release the negative program. I can't believe it. I release, in order to grow, I have to suffer. I release, I am a failure as a parent. I release, my father/mother is never there for me when I need him or her. I set the intention to release the limiting belief, I will never be as pretty as her. I release, I will never create anything. I release, I know better than others. And I set the intention to release the faulty core belief, I'm trash. Have all statements in this tree been identified and released? Yes. All right. We have now released the tree. So just like in nature, if you were to uproot a whole tree from the ground, there would be a gaping hole there. So that's kind of what's in your energy right now. So we are going to close what is called the subconscious gap. We're going to fill in the space so that the energy connects. So when there's a subconscious gap, when we remove parts of the energy, that energy has nowhere to fire to. It's missing the path to go. So we're gonna see the best way to close the gap. There's 2 ways to do that. Either a replacement statement or what is called defragmentation, which I don't know if you remember, but back in the day, we used to have to actually sit and defragment our computers. Basically what it was is it was taking all the pieces that were kind of fragmented around and brings them back together to create a whole new picture. So that's what we're going to do with your energy, is create a whole new energetic balance here. Do you have any questions about the subconscious gap? Alrighty, subconscious mind is the best way to close the subconscious gap through the use of a replacement statement, through defragmentation. Yes. All right, so we will do that. I set the intention to close the subconscious gap using the process of defragmentation. Did you close the subconscious gap using the process of defragmentation? Yes. How are you feeling? Yay. Awesome. All right, I'm going to disconnect from your energy then. I love your energy, but I have my own to deal with. All right, we are disconnected.